education beats hype. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. You think back to the last market, most of us would have come in through hype. That's how most people come into crypto, right? Through hype, whether it be the hype of the memes or just during the pump of the bull, and you know, the media's talking about it. You see it all over social media. Everyone gets caught up in it. That's what brings everyone in. And if you don't educate yourself, you're going to get wrecked. And I feel like it's, I've said it before, right? It's the price of admission is to go through a full cycle. Because you come in with the hype, you're not educated, you fall for a lot of things. You know, there's plenty of people out there to take advantage of you. People hyping their own token. You learn with the education how to deal with that. I think it helps you in so many ways. So coming out of the last cycle, and around 22, I guess it was, 2022, I set a goal to educate myself and learn as much as I could about crypto. Because I believed in crypto, I believed in the industry, I believe you could make money out of it. I just believe that I need to educate myself to give myself the best chance of success. And I feel that by doing that, it's put me in a much better position, right? Because most people in the market are going to be riding on hype. Education is going to be your edge. It's going to help you be successful in this market and more successful than them. Because remember, it's a player versus player market. That's the game we're in, crypto, player versus player. As much as everyone says we're all going to make it, we're not. So education is going to be your point of differentiation in the market. So I set aside 30 minutes to an hour a day where I would research. So it was a slow build, but I'd research and I'd take my time and I'd learn different things. I'd learn about tokenomics. I'd learn how to research teams. I'd learn about different indicators, you know, and it might be a few days I'd spend on one indicator and learn as much as I could about that indicator. It was just, you know, influencers, cut through all the crap. Most of them are just shilling their bags, or they're paid to shill some project that really is just a Ponzi scheme. So you work your way through and find the ones that you like and you can relate to, and they fill different parts for you. So, you know, you might have one that's going to be for your indicators. So for me, that's Benjamin Cowan into the Cryptoverse. Quick flash of news every day, that might be Altcoin daily. A bit of news, a bit of stability through the storm would be, for me, it's Rob from Digital Asset News. So you get, for me, I've narrowed it down to maybe 4 or 5 that I will watch pretty regularly. Most of the other ones I don't worry about. I rely on myself. I do my own research. I read my own news. I learn about the indicators. I research a project through reading white papers, okay? I've got my own system set up for how I research a coin, all because I educated myself to give myself that edge against everyone else in the market that I'm competing against, to try and be successful, or as successful as I can. Because at the end of the day, we all got into this to be successful, to change our lives, help other people, you know, change the lives of those around us. Now, to do that, you have to put the work in. Nothing's free in life, nothing comes easy. You've got to put the work in, you've got to educate yourself, give yourself that edge. And that's what it does, right? Education gives you, or gets you to learn the tools to survive. And for me, it's the tools about how I research a token. It's the tools about setting up a strategy. What strategy do I want to use? Do I think's the best for me? Okay? Giving yourself tools to deal with your emotions, because crypto is just an emotional game. It's an emotional roller coaster. So give yourself the tools to deal with those emotions. That's going to be one of the best things you can do for yourself. Okay? Give yourself the tools to see through the bullcrap that is in the market and everyone goes on about every day. It's all these things that you need to, it's the education, the self, and there's so many resources out there for you to do that. Whether it be YouTube, whether it be crypto panic news site, whether it be into the Cryptoverse or Glassnode or TradingView or any of those sites where you can get charts and indicators and things like that. There's plenty of resources. You just need to educate yourself about what resources are out there, how do you use them, how does that impact your journey and your strategy, and how you're going to set yourself up for success in this, because it's so important that you do. Don't believe the hype, as they say, because the hype is just going to get you wrecked, honestly. And realistically, education is going to be your edge in this emotion-driven market that is crypto. And that's the reality. It is an emotion-driven market. So it will be your edge. Set yourself up the best you can for success. Just remember, guys, hype gives you FOMO. Education gives you foresight. Only one of them is going to be around next year. Which one are you going to choose to set yourself up? Look, anyway, I hope you're getting value out of these videos. If you are, hit that like button, smash the subscribe, click the bell notification so you're notified every time I release a video, and I'll see you in the next one.